Ahem. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of the Thousand-Year Door. An awfully long time ago, in a strange and far-off land, a big, bustling town thrived. It was a town where all people lived very happy lives, and it was said that the town was very prosperous. But one day, tragedy befell this blessed place. A great cataclysm struck the town and its people. Darkness filled the skies and the earth roared and shook. It was as if the very world had come to a violent end. And in but a single night, the town sank into the depths of the earth. Many moons rose and set. Stories of the town passed into the pages of fairy tales, and when the town site no longer had relics of its past, people gathered at that spot and built a new town. But word soon spread among the people who moved in that an ancient city lay deep underground, and that a magnificent treasure chest rested there. Indeed. This was the tale of the fabled treasure of Rogueport. Yes, this is where it begins, in the sea town of Rogueport, the tale of the quest for the legendary treasure, and the Thousand-Year Door starts here. Finally, I have a minute without Toadsworth watching over me. He's so paranoid. I come all the way here on holiday only to be stuck with Toadsworth. It's so stifling. Once in a while, I'd like the chance to look around on my own and see what I want. But now that I'm doing it, all I see is that this town has a very, distinct flavor. Oh, Missy! Missy! Do you mean me? Yes, you, Missy. Won't you buy something? I have a wide assortment of knickknacks and doodads. Oh, well, Well, that's a pretty box. What's inside it? It is said that this box holds a map that shows where a legendary treasure sleeps, but the box has a magic lock on it that will only open for a pure and noble heart. As you can see, it won't so much as budge if one such as myself touches it. Oh. I know. If the box will open for you, Missy, then you may have whatever is inside. I am sure that whatever is in there would be of no use to someone like me. So, Missy, take this box in your hands and see what happens. Alright. What's the harm? I'll try to open it. Surprise, surprise, it opened. Hello everybody, and welcome to my new Friday Let's Play of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. This is actually a series I've wanted to do for quite some time, but back when I first started the channel, Nintendo was still doing that whole, unless you're part of our exclusive club, we're gonna take all the advertising revenue that you get from the videos, which was a moot point for me because I didn't have any advertising revenue. I still don't. But now that they're no longer doing it, heck, I'm gonna do it. Why not? I love this game. Now, because I'm certain many of you will notice, yes, the only option I have is playing the game via emulation. Now, that being said, I do have and have purchased a physical copy of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Some pictures of it should be flashing up on screen to prove that to you. So I'm not stealing this, it's my only option. The only system I possibly have that could play the game is a Wii, whom for some reason keeps crashing whenever I try to play a GameCube game on it. It's the only one, as far as I know, that has backwards compatibility like that. Maybe the Wii U does, but I don't own one, and I wouldn't know where to get one these days. And even if the Wii did work, I don't have a capture card with which to play it. But anyways, let me erase this data that I used for audio testing, which, speaking of which, because this is a console and there's no real volume options for it, seriously, please let me know if anything's too loud or too quiet, be it my microphone audio, be it the game's audio. Just bear in mind with the game audio, it's all or nothing. Either I turn it all down or I turn it all up. But anyways, with that, let's get this started, and I'll just name this one YouTube so I know which one is which. I mean, I should know right now because the other one is completed. And let's get the game going. Saving settings, do not touch the memory card. What memory card? Your progress was saved. Mail call! Wonder if that's the same Paracarry from the first game that was Mario's partner. Hey bro, check it out! A letter from Princess Peach arrived for you. What else is new? I'll just read it to you. How's that sound? Ahem, now let's see here. Hello there, Mario. I am now on holiday, traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map. A treasure map, actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to go find treasure all by myself, I thought that you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come. Peach. Man, what do you know? It's true. Ugh, I sound more Irish than Italian with that. That is the weathered old map in here with the letter. Check it out. Looks interesting. Oh, and there's probably going to be some graphical glitches at random points. Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door. Prologue. A Rogue's Welcome. I love this game. Like, genuinely, one of my favorite RPGs. Shame what's happened with Paper Mario since. Excuse me, sir? Please, wake up, sir. The town you've been speaking of is coming to view. Look, that's Rogueport. You see? We'll arrive shortly. Please, prepare to disembark. I don't want to have to stick around here any longer than I have to. I must apologize, sir. Our arrival was delayed just a bit by rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? It's called Rogueport for a reason. I did tell you all the sordid tales about Rogueport on our way here, did I not? Like all the alleyway murders and thieves. I went into quite some graphic detail. You sure you still want to get off? What's that? I'm sorry? You say there's a princess waiting for you here? Yeah, buddy, and I got a princess waiting for me in bed. Is that so? Of course, sir. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you. And please, don't stop me from getting out of here as fast as possible. But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. I did tell you about the grisly murders, right? I don't know what this guy's talking about. Oi, welcome to Rogueport. Bit of a nasty place, eh? You got guts coming here. You look a bit green, so have a wee bit of advice on me. Hit that save block to save. Because the thing about life is, you never know when you're going to kick the old bucket. Yep, you can only save at specific points. Might make things a little difficult for me, but then again, I do have access to save states. Should probably have tested to see if those things persist in between play sessions. Well, we'll find out. Hit this block to save all the events you've experienced so far. Even if your game ends, you can continue it from the last point you saved at. Anytime you find a block like this on your adventure, be sure to save. Save all game progress up to this point? Yes, please. Oh, and you can probably already tell from the timing, but I'm going to try and stick to about 45-minute episodes, maybe hour long if I decide it's taking too long to make progress on this. We'll see. What you want, pal, huh? Princess in a pink dress. I ain't seen nothing like that, no. I'd remember a princess, probably. Double negative. Why do you want this chick anyway, pal? Oh, your money? Or is she your girlfriend? Man, I don't know what this guy was what that ship captain was talking about. This place seems like a nice, reputable, friendly place where nothing's gonna go wrong. Hey, what do you want? Get away from me, freak. Proven wrong in seconds. Oh, come off it, you airhead. Yeah, I'm gonna be going back and forth on certain voices for this guy. I know it's tough for you, but don't play dumb with me. I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Well, now I'm doing the asking. So be a good girl and tell us what you know. Right now. Never. I don't have anything to say to you, creeps. Ew. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little ass like you met with an untimely demise. Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress. As you command, Lord Crump. We're on it. No! Stop right there, you weirdos. I'll scream. Really? Huff, hoof, huff, horf, half. Out of the way, you scallywag. Move your ever-loving bones. Blimey, a fight corking. Ain't nothing so fun as watching some poor bloke have it out with his missus, eh? Am I right, mate? Yikes, looks like trouble over there. Probably best not to get involved, huh? I wouldn't meddle with other people's problems in this town, even if I had an extra life. Well, you are a green mushroom. Let's just see if we can walk by unnoticed. Stay out of this. Nope. Like I go anywhere with smelly lunatics like you. Not likely. What? What do you think you're doing, chump? You think you can screw up my plans? I'm just an innocent passerby, man. Yeah, it's always something. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to give you a little taste of the old Crumpa-Bomb. And despite his lackeys running up, they're not here to help him. Can't flee this fight. Nope. Battle time, Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat this freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details. Just jump on him and hit him with your hammer. Now then. These is battles, at least in the 1,000-Year Door, and technically the original Paper Mario because they didn't change much in terms of gameplay between the two. Well, in combat. We got jump, we got hammer. These are our two attacks. Gonna be using them pretty much all the time because, well, A, that's all we've got, and B, we don't have too many options yet. But we also have access to items, of which we have none. We can gather some items that let us do attacks, inflict status effects on enemies, and heal ourselves. We also got tactics. If we could try and run away from battle. I'm going to try and do this as little as possible. And defend. We defend this turn and we take less damage from enemies. But let's not do that. We can jump on him as one of our attacks. Press A just before stomping on an enemy. Yes, this game has action commands, which basically allow you to inflict more damage. Sweet, you know that hurt. Wow, I gotta say, you're rougher than you look. Now, as you can see, I pulled off a stylish. If you press A at certain points during the attack, beyond, just plain attacking them, you pull off a stylish attack. It's not too useful to us right now, but it will be later on. Sweet, you know that hurt. Wow, I gotta say, you're tougher than you look. Keep it up and you'll beat him in no time. Now, when an enemy attacks, we have the option to hit the A button before the attack lands, or right before the attack lands, and we'll take 1 less damage. Or, if we're feeling risky and we think we can get an even tighter timing window down, you can press B and you'll do a super defend, which basically means you counterattack the enemy and take no damage. But, as I said, the timing for that is extremely tight. Now let's try the hammer. Hold the control stick left and release when the star lights up. The big star. Oh, and yeah, sometimes when you do attacks, the background stage will fall on you. It'll do damage, but you can defend against it. You've got him on the ropes. Come on, keep wailing on him. Ah, didn't get it. You did it! You did it! Yes! And you got star points. Yeah, I bet you know, but you get these things called star points, which are basically experience points when you win battles. Get 100 of them, you level up, and no matter how high your level goes, it's always just 100 points to get it. When you get 100 points, yeah, go up a level, don't forget that. I'll go over what leveling up means for us when it happens. But, okay, you gotta keep a couple decent shots in, I'll give you that. But, unfortunately for you, that means... it's go time! Punish him! Dog pile! Quick, this way! Phew, what a bunch of loons. Well, let's just sneak out of here. What do you say? Yeah. Let's just get on out of here while these idiots go at it. Huh? Stop! Where'd they go, huh? You, Johnson, did you see them? Did anyone? I'm 90% certain these idiots didn't even know what they were doing. Crud! They bolted! I mean, it's not like we went far, you could probably find us. Not a whole lot of places for you to go that you wouldn't run into us right now. Yeah, he just has to go into the square and he'd find us. I guess he didn't want to cause a scene in the center of town, but from what it seems, he was probably chasing this Goomba for a while. Wow, mister, you totally saved me. Thanks. I have just got to give you a little reward. My name's Goombella. I'm a student at the University of Goom. Nice to meet ya. So, who are you? Mario? Wait, you mean like that famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? Me, I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, so I should have expected it, but sheesh. I'd never come to a place like this if there weren't some legendary treasure here. What? You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Whoa, 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 bucko, what you got there? Yeah, Mario, just show this random person we barely know the legendary treasure map. I'm sure nobody would want to steal that. Oh my gosh, isn't that a treasure map? You have to tell me where you got that. Princess Peach? What? Great hoogly boogly, if it isn't Master Mario! Meanwhile, a couple of mafiosos are beating up a couple of guys in the background. Stay down, bro! The boss sends his greetings. How's that road taste, punk? Are you okay? That hurt. Those jerks! We won't forget this. And they just walk off. Bit of coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place, hmm? Ho ho! So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? I could ask you the same thing. I mean, we know it's Peach, but still. Hmm? Ah, indeed? Princess Peach has sent you a letter and a treasure map? And she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport? Intriguing. You're asking me where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. We stopped in this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my eye off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I just assumed she'd be back momentarily. Well, you know what happens when you assume. Oh, but at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility that she may never return. Quite calm about this. I've been at a loss as to what to do. I've been fraught with worry, I tell you. You certainly don't look it. But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her, surely. But I know my place, Master Mario, and this is not it. I leave this task to you. I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. Yeah, 'cause this place just screams tea lovers. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your heart points running low. Just drop on in. Ho ho. Yes, anyway, a little rest there will fill all of your HP. Yeah, for a price you can rest at an inn and that'll restore your health. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. Oh, that's putting it mildly. Huff, I say. Huff, I say. Princess Peach? Did he mean like Peach, the Mushroom Kingdom princess? Do you know any other Princess Peaches? The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser, the Koopa King? The one you rescue? Wait a sec, this is crazy. Princess Peach sent you that treasure map. Whoa, this is really intense. Well, where could she have gone then, do you think? You think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? Without the map? Ooh, I know, Mario. Come with me! One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll catch up to the Princess Peach. Well, that's usually how these games work. Great, we're all good then. Let's go, Mario. Goombella joined your party. Yes, we have party members in this game. Wouldn't be an RPG if we didn't. Goombella's abilities. A primer. Press X to get information about nearby people, places, and objects. This is Rogueport Plaza. It's the center of town, and the main business district. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters. Just a few? Or, yeah, no, she did say more. Anytime you press X when there's no one around, I'll tell you about where we are. That's Goomther, the Goomba. He's always complaining about being swindled at or mugged. Press X when there's somebody nearby, I'll tell you about him or her. So, did you get all that? Goombella can give you hints when she answers, so ask her for information often. Honestly, she's actually not that useful of a party member. Sorry to say for any Goombella fans. And of course, Goombella can be quite helpful in battle too. To a degree. She jumps in the air to attack enemies with a nasty head bonk. She can also look up enemy HP and weaknesses with her tunnel ability. It can be useful. First off, we gotta go find my professor. Thing is, since I just got to town myself, I, don't actually know where he lives. So, keep an eye out. Here's what Professor Frankly looks like. Bernie Sanders? In Goomba form? Yes, she actually has her own HP. Unlike partners from the original Paper Mario, they have HP rather than just getting stunned when they're hit. Okay, well, we can explore around. Freeze! You two, not another step. Don't come this way. Some complete jerk just bumped into me and made me lose a contact lens. Interesting. I'll get into why that's interesting later. I'm looking for it right now, so don't you dare move. You hear me? Whatever you do, do not move an inch. Not an inch! You hear? Yeah, unfortunately, she doesn't ever find it, and all we can do is move. This is scripted, you can't avoid it. Ah! Idiot! You stepped on it! My poor contact lens! I told you not to move! Don't your stupid ears work? What were you thinking? That I can't progress this game until I move? This is your fault! Now I have to buy a new contact lens, but you're gonna pay for it. Compensate me, Mr. Clumsy. Fine, if that's your plan, then here's mine, you oaf. I'm gonna block the gate to the west side until you bring me a new contact lens. Yeah, she's gonna block it and nothing you do can get her to move, even though Mario could probably... No, look, I'm not letting you into the west part of town until you buy me a new lens. Sorry, but the end of the story. I can't cook anything without my contact lenses in. Ah, my rage is so hot right now I could cook you with it. Even though Mario could most likely jump over her. Whatever. I also got this bulletin board over here. Turf war between the Pianta Syndicate and the Robos heating up, apparently. Best stay indoors. Something nobody dares to listen to. Graffiti Corner. I just saw the most beautiful, elegant princess at Rogueport. I think I'm smitten. Podley's best customer. Okay, well, we may as well head into the shop. We don't technically need this now, and we can't actually get the contact lens right now, but we may as well set this up. Welcome. Yes, welcome to the Toad Bros Bazaar. Eh? What's that? You want a contact lens, you say? Wait just a moment. Gee, fella, I'm sorry, but we don't have any in stock right now. Tough luck, I know. I can special order one right away for you, but it'll take a while. Check back soon, okay? And apparently contact lenses are just universal. No need to give them a prescription. But yeah, we can't do anything about it. It doesn't really matter because we don't need to do anything in West Side. There is the inn here, but we don't have any use for it right now. Ooh, but we got a star piece! These are random collectibles hidden throughout the world that we can trade for items later on. But not just yet. Big treasure chest's important, but we can't do anything with it. Hey, by the way, Mario, have you saved yet? I will. See that save block in front of that inn? Since we're here, you ought to save now. Just jump up and hit the block to save, okay? Oops, pardon me, sucker. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Mario, you gotta wake up. That guy just stole half of your coins. That is so lame. Ugh, I hate this town. Don't worry, we can get them all back. Now, I said the earlier contact thing was interesting because I always thought it was this guy who had bumped into her, but it actually makes no sense because you can find him, I believe, right here. Oops! Fancy meeting you here. You're pretty dang persistent, buddy. Oh, what a pain. Fine, fine, okay? You got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here. Yeah, you can get them right back right away. It's just one of those things meant to show you how bad Rogueport is at times. Even though we don't believe we ever get mugged again. I believe. My memory is a touch spotty in that regard. Also, I just remembered, I believe there's something else we can actually take a look at. Yeah, we got a bar down here that we can actually just get information in. Here, we can talk to her and spend some money to rest, but we don't really need it. 1 HP is not a big deal. But up here, open at 11 a.m. today. Yeah, it's a shop, but we can't get to it yet. Oh well. We'll get to that eventually. And don't worry, if your party member gets separated from you, they eventually teleport back. Now, in here is not where we need to go, but we got this guy. Power up your partner, talk to me from the other side of the table. Yes, we can actually level up and power up our partners to gain more abilities and more health. But we don't have the resources for that yet. And we can't get past this guy. We could pay him, but I'm not doing that. Or we could fight him, which we're not going to win. Not yet. Oh, hi. There you are. Professor Frankly. Who is that? Who's there? Who wants me? I need to work on my old man voice. Ah, yes, you. Now, you, have seen your face before. Yes, that face. Wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence. I'll get it right. It's not Goombriel. It's not Eliza Goom. Aha! I've got it! You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right? Ugh, I really need to work on my old man voice. That is not at all what I'm trying to go for. Wow, yes, sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at U Goom. Go Goombas! Of course I remember you. Not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. Well, eventually. You, though, you stick out in my mind because you are such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Who? Mario, Professor. He's Mario. You know, famous one. Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm. I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. Well, nobody says hip, for starters. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this? We're hoping you can tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly. Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study the very subject. Why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you? Yeah, going more southern than old man. Archaeologists and historians have to search for the truth in those fairy tales, though. Me, I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it. Good point. Nope, still not it. I'll get it eventually, I hope. And well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, about the treasure. There are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while others claim it's an empty chest. Well, one of those has got to be right. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to find the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. You mean the crystal stars that, in that old saying that super elderly people pass down? Indeed the same. As the saying goes, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must first collect the 7 crystal stars. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. Yeah. A lot of the lore I've read says that if this magical map is taken to the doorway, then it'll show you where to find the crystal stars. Correct! And the 1,000-year door is supposedly here deep beneath this town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we, exactly. Mario has the magical map. What? Really? You actually have it. Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind? Oh, and would you mind looking away? No reason. Ain't like I'm gonna grab it and run off to get the treasure myself. Astounding. This is it. The real thing. That one and only magical map. You son of my hero. You're great. Fantastic. Wonderful even. With this, we can find the crystal stars just by holding this aloft before the legendary door. Right on, Professor. Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella, Mario. Off we must go, this instant. Let's take the magical map to the legendary door. Okay. I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did ya? Hee hee! I'm surprised more of the fence doesn't come off. We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving. Whoa, wait. Hang on a second, Mario. Something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. You two do know about your action commands, don't you? Of course. Yay, skippable tutorials. And yes, I went over them. There are obviously many different kinds, but this tutorial ain't gonna go over all of them. Really? A master, are you? Maybe you ought to practice them once just to be safe. No thanks, I'm good. A bold young lad, aren't you? Well then, down we go. Just stand on the pipe and tilt down to enter it. I pretty much went over all of it already. Come now, I simply can't wait. Let's go down underground. Quickly now. Yeah. Okay, down in the underground. Got this crack here. We can go over this way, but... See that guy? We can trade star pieces to him. But of course we can't reach him. We also got this lady right here. Aha! Welcome, Mario. I am Merlovely, the lovely fortune teller. Seeing you with my amazing abilities, that which you seek is my humble job. The light of the shining stars will guide that which I wish to see. Aha! So, shall I see something for you? She's basically if you get lost. Aha, is that so? Well, if there is ever anything you want to find, just ask. There are multiple different magicians. She can show you the way for where you need to go. There's another one that we already met who can power up our allies, and then there's one more that can give us a blessing. But I don't believe we can meet her just yet. Hey, man, what's up? Who's the hottie you got there with you? His name is Professor Frankly, thank you very much. What's up, baby? Why don't you hang with us for a while? We play real nice. Man, what's a fine-looking Goomba doing with a tubby mustache man like that? Oh, it is like so sweet that you boys think I'm cute, seriously. Yeah, guys like you make me feel like totally barfing. Now get out of our way. Ouch, that was cold. What, you're too good for us? Come off it, sister. Nobody zings us like that. Nobody. Let's get him. Can't flee this fight. A Goomba, a Spiny Goomba, and a Bear Goomba. My, the Goomba family tree. The only one I should warn you about is that fellow in the middle, the Spiny Goomba. I see that spike on his head? Well, jump on that and you're the one who will take damage. The Bear Goomba's airborne and your hammer won't reach, so you'll have to jump for him. Yeah, there are various enemies who have various traits about them that prevent you from using various attacks. Goomba in front, nothing special about him. Jump him, hammer him, either works. But as Frankly said, jump on an enemy with spikes, and you'll take damage instead of them, so gotta hammer them. Airborne enemies can't be hit with your hammer, so you gotta jump on them. Always take your opponent's situation into consideration when fighting. Always. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. You can press Y to change the order you two attack in. You can attack first if you feel like it, Goombella. Don't forget that. Yep, we can swap places with our party members. Bear in mind, it does change who's gonna get hit if an enemy doesn't have a jumping attack or a targeted attack. So she will be taking hits. Now, despite her helmet, do not send her after the Spiny Goomba, because her head bonk still counts as a jump. Now, your tattle ability. View enemies' descriptions and see their HP in battle. It's useful, but not something we strictly need. Now then, if this thing would load in. Goombas have a max HP of 2, an attack of 1, a defense of 0. Goombas have a max HP of 2, an attack of 1. Ah, stupid advertisements. Interrupting me in the middle of trying to explain some things. Now, Spiky Goombas. Spike doesn't just protect them. It also allows for them to do more damage, so they have an attack of 2. We're going to want to get rid of him as soon as possible, but only Mario with his hammer can attack. So, we're going to head bonk the first one to get him out of the way, because Mario's hammer can only hit the first enemy. If this guy was flying, or gone, we could probably go after, well, let's not say anything, but we'd be able to go after the Spiny Goomba, because, well, we wouldn't be able to hit this flying guy with the hammer anyways. And seeing as how we want to get rid of the Spiny Goomba ASAP, so he doesn't do too much damage to us, let's take out the regular Goomba with Goombella. Just like with Mario's jump, it's the same thing. And now we can hammer the Spiky Goomba. Don't know why I kept calling him Spiny. And all that's left is the Paragoomba. Now, if we jump and take him out without taking out his... yeah, no photo hammer. Now, if we hadn't managed to do enough damage to take him out, that one jump would have taken away his wings. Pretty basic enemies, not too difficult unless they come at you in large numbers. Ow-wee! Ha! Later on, losers. That felt awesome! Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where they came from, and they'll have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them when in the field. Bear in mind, though, do not jump on enemies in the field that have spikes on them, for the same reason you wouldn't do it in battle. Attack successfully and you can perform a first strike when you enter battle. Basically means a free attack against the enemy. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump them before you go into battle. Of course, the same thing also applies to enemies. Most of the time. Odd platform. Can't do anything with it, though. Now, that being said, we are short on time, and there is a block right there. Oh, also, something else I should note. Usually when you defeat enemies, they actually just poof off the screen and drop coins, hearts, and flowers. I'll get into that, what those are, when we next get the chance. But, like I said, we're short on time. So I'm going to end things off there while we're still next to a save block, and in between episodes I'm going to test to see if save states persist between play sessions. But yeah, with that, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for an upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.